Hello, it's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to share some guidance for this weekend. That's the 7th and the 8th of September. So I trust that you're feeling good and that you're flowing well and you've had a good week or start to your weekend. The cat's thinking about coming up here. Hello, lovely to see you. Extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. Now, you just looking out the window or are you going outside? I think the cat wants out. Excuse me a moment. I don't know if this will work. She'll want back in about 1 minute, I'm sure. So thanks for joining me. If you're new to watching, welcome. What I'm going to be doing is using my combined Speed of Light Oracle cards with my Animal Kingdom Oracle cards, and I'll be looking for the best card for Saturday, the best card for Sunday, and then the best card for the theme for Saturday and Sunday. So I'm not doing personal requests for guidance here today. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason, and I trust that something shared will be helpful and supportive for you. So just take on board what feels right, what resonates, what makes sense, what fits into your life easily. And if it doesn't fit in easily, just let it go. It's okay. And just let yourself be surprised. Think of this as a guide only. I don't know, I can't remember if I said I'm not doing personal guidance here. I'm not doing personal reading, so this is general guidance for everyone. I trust that our paths have crossed at the right time and that it's no accident that you happen to be here and I happen to be here. So let's see what we need to know about the weekend. So I'm shuffling my deck and I'm looking for the best card for Saturday the 7th of September. So if it's not quite Saturday for you yet, you can think of this as guidance in advance. I didn't get in on for Friday's guidance. It was a bit too hectic. So I'm here today. So there's no Friday guidance, but you can pull your own cards, I'm sure, or trust your intuition and let that be your guiding light through your days. So the best card for Saturday, the 7th of September, for the majority of us, is this. It's an Animal Kingdom Oracle card, and it's the Black Panther. This is quite amusing. It just continues to come up, although we had about a 1 week break, but it's appearing again. It's card 30. The Black Panther. And the Black Panther's message down here says to find acceptance. So we might be looking at this on a bigger picture level. So there might be something that we've been dealing with or struggling with for a while that we've been struggling to move past, if you like. I really have found through my self-healing, my personal self-healing work over this last nearly 20 years, that finding acceptance is really helpful in actually letting me be able to move forward. So you might find if you just keep hitting this brick wall or you just can't quite seem to let this go, it just seems to continue to hover, there might be something around acceptance for you to explore. What is it that you are struggling to accept about this situation or accept about what happened? Sometimes things happen that we don't like. So it can be really difficult to not like what happened because we don't want it to have happened, but to be able to find a sense of accepting that it did happen. I just got to get on with my life. I'm a better person because of this, or I've learned this or that or whatever, that can help us actually move forward. So on a bigger picture level, a long-term level, we might look at this as a different perspective to look at a problem that we've been dealing with, that we've been struggling to move past. Now, on a simple level, on the day level for Saturday, some of us might find that there are situations that we go through on Saturday where we might need to find a sense of acceptance. accept that maybe our body doesn't feel as active as we hoped, or accept that our plans may change because of a last minute pull out or a last minute shift. So there might be some things that occur on Saturday that require our acceptance, and we can trust in perfect timing. So if we had a date, what do you call it, like a date planned, let's say, if we had a date or something planned, or a meeting or a gathering with other people, but last minute there was a pull out because someone wasn't feeling well or something happened, and then that left us sort of in limbo for the hour or two we had aside for that meeting or that gathering. So we can work with these times now, these changes, find acceptance and let ourselves really guide and flow our way through our day. So we might find some things change, and there's that guidance, if you like, for us to find an acceptance of those things. So if something happens that isn't according to plan, let's see if we can flow with it as best as we can. So that's the Black Panther for Saturday. I trust that makes sense for you. So I'm coming to you live right now from Tasmania, Australia. It is Saturday the 7th of September here at exactly 11:02 a.m. So I'm now looking for the best card for Sunday the 8th of September. So Sunday the 8th, and I trust the best card will find its way to the top for Sunday. That's this Speed of Light Oracle. Or we've got the Cobra Bite, which has been somewhat popular lately for the singular personal readings I've been doing. This has further instructions. It's a featured card, and it says take the top card from the deck. So the top card is the Wolf. That's funny. Okay, so we've got these two cards have come up together for Sunday. They've come up together for a reason. So what I'm going to do is look at these cards separately, and then we're going to look at their relationship together. And I'm not doing personal readings here. This is general guidance for everyone. So Sunday, card 9, Cobra Bite, and it says sting, shock, truth, illusion. This brings a surprise of some sort, and I've seen this come up when the surprise has been a fantastic surprise, and it's usually out of the blue surprise. Although because we have this warning, it might not be as quite of a surprise as what we may have if we didn't know that this was potentially coming. But there is a surprise of some sort, and I've seen this on the positive, the brilliant side, and I've seen this also come up when there's been something that happens which we might determine as being negative or have more of a negative impact on us. So I don't share this information to generate any fear, but just for us to be aware that there's probably going to be a surprise occurrence happening on Sunday. There's nothing to panic about, but it's something that will potentially align us further with the truth of who we are. So sometimes we need a bit of a wake-up call. So that we might see something happen as a bit more on the negative side. If we do need a wake-up call and we've been ignoring it, then it's probably going to come a little bit louder on Sunday. There could be a really pleasant surprise come up as well. So this is a surprise energy that brings with it truth. And it's connected with this card, the Wolf, card 44, that says instincts, moon, cycles, flow, and trust. So this is about changes. This is about cycles in our life. This is also about trusting our instincts, trusting our intuition as we move forward through our day, through these days, through our time. And trusting in the cycles, the phases that we go through. So our own physical body's energy levels, it moves, it ebbs and flows. It moves in phases and stages and cycles. So there's other parts of our life too that move in phases and cycles too. So we're being reminded to look at the cycles, look at the phases, and remember that what we might be going through, if we're feeling flattened, for example, and we don't like this space that our body's in, this cycle, we can remember that cycles and phases are always temporary. It's just like the seasons passing. It's like going from day to night. They pass through, they are temporary. So they cycle through and then they cycle back through again. So there's a temporary reminder or it might help us to it might help to remind ourselves that whatever we might feel uncomfortable with on Sunday, that it is a temporary phase of our cycle. So changes, cycles is Wolf's message. And when we look at these two together, then the surprise occurrence that the cobra bite brings, that sharp shock, sometimes surprising energy, is likely going to bring about some changes, or even prompt us to move out of our cycle just a little bit, or out of a phase, a comfortable routine that we've been keeping, because sometimes that can be the phases that we move through too, those routines that we keep. So there might be something that sort of breaks us out of those routines or those habits, potentially on Sunday. But let's see how it plays out. There's nothing to worry about, but we can just let ourselves flow with it as best as we can. So thank you. Now I'm looking for the best card for the theme for the weekend. So the theme card will help us see the bigger picture and help us see just a broader perspective of these days. Theme and looking at the bigger picture can be really helpful, especially if we're stuck looking at the nitty-gritty details or stuck with something. Sometimes it's good to sort of step back a little bit, look at the bigger picture, and that can help us get moving again. So this is valuable not just for readings, but also in our everyday life. So our theme card, excuse me while I choke on myself. The best card for the theme for this weekend is, drum roll, it's an Animal Kingdom Oracle card. What is it? It's the penguins. It's card 37 and it says an unbreakable bond. So this is an unbreakable bond that we are being reminded of, or that may be important for us over this weekend. So usually this card comes up when there's distance or space between us and someone that we love very dearly. So whether that person is in spirit and sending lots of love if they are, or whether that person, like a child, is off traveling or studying, or a partner is away, there is a sense here of a reminder to us that no matter of distance, no matter of space, whether that person's right next to us or not, that our bond, our connection with them is absolutely unbreakable. So we have a strong love bond, a strong love connection, and we're being reminded of that, to really bathe and bask in it this weekend, to allow that love and that bond and that connection that we feel to help support us in our journey through this weekend and in the future past the weekend too. So our bond is unbreakable. We know it. We can feel it in our heart. We can feel it inside. We don't have to explain it, but we can feel it. So that bond is real, and we need to know about it or think about it or be aware of it perhaps this weekend, just to help carry us, support us through. So unbreakable bond is our theme, and we can also say love. Love is our theme. Now the unbreakable bond might be between a love partner of ours or someone that we love very dearly, a partner of some sort, but it can also be someone that we're just very close to. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a sexual, intimate love. It can just simply be a sense of love, a sense of connection or bond that we feel between us and another person. Let's know that they are safe and that they are okay, and we can trust that everything's going to work out for them and that everything's going to work out for us. We can trust too in that bond, that connection that we do share. And it's special, it's personal, it's intimate, it's in many ways private between us as two individuals. So it's special, it's sacred, it's real. So unbreakable bond is our penguin's message, and it feels beautiful and loving and light, adding a really nice lightness to what may be a heavyish weekend. So love will lighten us, and reminding ourselves of this bond, this connection that we have, will probably also help us float above a potential heaviness that might be present this weekend. So love, it comes back to love. Beautiful. So thanks so much for connecting. I've used my combined Animal Kingdom Oracle with my Speed of Light. These have been created by me, and you can learn more about them, either deck, if you want to, on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you want to connect more privately, just send us a message through our website. Thank you. So I have my mini soul readings open, and I think I'm down to under 10. There might be 7 or something left out of 60. So I opened those just a couple of days ago. This is really the last chance, because these last few will go quite quickly. Your last chance to get a mini soul reading with me. So they'll all be done by the 20th of September. They're a 3-month forecast, audio guidance, and I only do these once a year or once every second year. So and there won't be any more. So if you might be interested, I suggest you have a look on my website at templeofbalance.com.au, and it's under Store tab and the Sale, and you'll see mini soul readings. Grab yours while you can, because they're going very, very fast. I think that's all I need to say. If you want to learn more about me and the work that I do at Temple of Balance, please visit my website at templeofbalance.com.au. Have a fantastic weekend, and sending you lots of love from my heart to yours. Thank you so much for connecting today, and I will connect with you again very, very soon. Thank you so much, and namaste.